Aseel Soueid, and in this video, I'm going to be taking you all through my shredding diet. So I'm gonna be showing you all my entire meal plan from start to finish. So this is actually going to be a part 1 of my 3-part video series that I'm uploading this week on YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Anyways, guys, I don't wanna waste any of your time. Let's go ahead and get started with exactly what I do right before I begin my diet for the day. All right, so step number 1 is to eat absolutely nothing at all. So I don't want to talk about this for too long because I talk about it a lot, but I practice intermittent fasting. I cannot rave about how important and how much this helps me lose fat, guys. So it really restricts your calories in a way where it makes you seem like you're eating a lot more than you really are in reality. So what I like to do is to simply drink black coffee and a ton of water. I will drink about 2 of these guys as I'm fasting, maybe even 3, and then 1 to 2 cups of black coffee. A lot of you guys ask what kind of coffee you like to drink while you're fasting. This is it right here. Some dark roast coffee from Starbucks. Call me basic. Anyways, guys, that is exactly what I like to do for the first 3 to even up to 6 hours of my day. And when it comes to fasting, I like to fast for a good 16 hours, and I like to have my eating window at around 8 hours. Don't stress the eating window too much though. I just fast for 4 to 6 hours upon waking up. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I want to get one thing straight with you all. When it comes to this entire meal plan today and this entire diet plan in order to lose fat, I keep my food super simple. You guys are gonna see a lot of chicken breast, you're gonna see, some apples, you're gonna see eggs, egg whites, almond milk, some rice, some strawberries. At the end of the day, simplicity always wins, but there's gonna be a ton of variety. So you're not gonna be bored on this meal plan. You're gonna have a lot of fun, but at the same time, you're keeping things simple and quick and straight to the point. Okay, so starting off with meal number 1. Now this is going to be a breakfast scramble. Well, it's not really breakfast, but we're gonna break the fast at around 2 p.m. guys, and we are gonna have ourselves a potato and egg scramble with some corn tortillas and an apple. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make this. So you guys are gonna notice in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm eating, when I'm eating, and why I'm eating it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I want to take you all through exactly how to prep this meal. So we're gonna first weigh out 200 grams of white potatoes. So make sure you have yourself a food scale. This is the #1 key thing you are going to need. Anyways, 202 grams, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and just chop this up. There we have it, 200 grams of potatoes. So what we are going to do now, simply just hop on over here. We have had a pan heating up. We're gonna slide in 200 grams of our white potato. And then I like to keep my seasoning simple, some black pepper and some sea salt. So go ahead and get into it, just like that. Don't be too worried about the salt, by the way, because at the end of the day, if you are drinking over a gallon of water a day, which for today's diet, make sure you're drinking over a gallon of water a day, you're gonna be just fine. So we're gonna now just go ahead and cook these potatoes for a solid 5 minutes, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so it's been around 6 to 7 minutes. The potatoes are pretty much done cooking up. By the way, if you guys want these suckers to cook up a little bit quicker as well, you can just go ahead and nuke the potato in the microwave for a few minutes, then put it on the cooking pan. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put in our egg whites on top. So here's what we're going to do. A lot of people always ask me questions on how to weigh things out and pretty much track them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the food scale, turn it on, then zero it out. And then here's what I'm gonna do. It's on 0 right now. Go ahead and spray the pan right now again. And then put 322 grams. So that's 7 egg whites, okay? 46 grams is 1 egg white. So 46 times 7, we're gonna go ahead and get 322, 7 egg whites. We put this back, okay, 305. So we're gonna get to 322. Finesse it a little bit, boom. 326. So there we have 7 egg whites, and we're also going to throw in 2 whole eggs for some fats in meal number 1 as well, because the egg whites just contain a whole lot of protein. So this is gonna include some fats and some even more protein. And what we're gonna do as well is not be afraid to season this up with some salt and then some more pepper. I just keep it very simple, guys. There's no need to overcomplicate anything. And that's it. We're gonna go ahead and cook this up, and I'll show you guys the last step for meal number 1. Okay guys, so next step, we are gonna grab corn tortillas right over here. We're gonna grab 2 of these. And then what we're gonna do is put our eggs on top. Now, I highly recommend you toast these first, put them in the pan, let them heat up and crisp up, brown up a little bit per side, but I'm a little bit lazy. Like I said, I like to be quick in the kitchen, guys, and just, you know, as long as it's tasty and it's very easy to make, then we're talking my language. So we're gonna go ahead and put some eggs and potatoes. Again, like a little bit of a breakfast, but not so breakfast scramble, right on top of the tortillas. And then we're gonna put the rest of this on a plate. And then, after we're done with that, we're gonna have ourselves our apple on the side. And this right here is going to be meal number 1. Okay, so don't you dare think I'm gonna leave you all hanging. It wouldn't officially be a meal number 1 unless I taste tested it. So I'm gonna go ahead and also throw in some salsa. So I personally love using 2 things when I'm dieting. Key secret here. Number 1, salsa, and number 2, hot sauce. Very, very minimal calories and a whole lot of flavors. So only 10 calories per tablespoon here, so I'm not too worried. I'll use about maybe 3 or 4, just a few grams of carbs. And let's go ahead and try one of these tacos out, guys. So check that out. We got the potatoes, we have the whole eggs and the egg whites. Okay, man down, man down. Amazing. So that tortilla completely fell apart because I didn't toast it. I was lazy. So make sure you guys toast the tortillas first and then try to put everything on top. It takes an extra 2 minutes. Don't be lazy like I am. So we're gonna go ahead and go for another bite. You gotta be messy when you're eating, because when you're fasted 4 to 5 hours, you sit down at this meal, you're just so hungry, guys. So you don't care at all. You eat like an animal. But we got this, we got our apples. I'm gonna go ahead and put the total amount of calories and macros listed on the screen and show you guys exactly how much I'm consuming. So every time I break my fast for meal number 1, I always make sure it is full of lots of wholesome foods, things like potatoes, you know, things like egg whites, like whole eggs, like fruit, just because I'm really, really hungry for that first meal. At the same time, I don't want to eat too much. I want to feel like, or make it seem like I'm eating a lot, but in reality, I'm not eating too much calories because I like to train, you know, a few hours after this, maybe 2-3 hours, and then have another massive meal. So let's go ahead and enjoy this. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this first, and then I will catch you guys for meal number 2. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I made it, just like meal 1. All right, so it is time to move on to meal number 2 in my shredding diet. So I've got all of the ingredients laid out right over here. I'm gonna take you all through exactly what's needed for meal number 2, step by step. So check it out. Ingredient number 1 is going to be some steamed broccoli. More specifically, we're gonna have 2 servings of this. So next up, we are going to need some boneless, skinless chicken breast. Make sure it's boneless, skinless, the least amount of fat possible. And then we also have some unsweetened vanilla almond milk and some powdered peanut butter, along with some chocolate rice cakes. You guys are gonna see exactly what I like to do with this. Then we also have some sweet potatoes for the rest of our carbs with the rice cakes. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin preparing meal number 2. Okay, so here is a huge tip here when it comes to cooking our boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're not just gonna put it on the pan as one big breast. We're gonna go ahead and first cut it in half. It's gonna allow it to cook so much quicker, guys. What I actually personally like to do is to just cut it in 3 pieces. So 3 different halves, so it's super thin. I'm telling you, it's gonna cook in half the time, like 10 minutes versus 20 minutes. And I'm actually not going to cook my chicken in bulk today, guys. Usually I like to cook pretty much the entire 5-pound pack of chicken all at once. I like to dice it up in cubes and just have myself meal prep chicken for the entire week. But I wanna keep it simple today. I just wanna quickly show you guys how to fix up a quick piece of chicken breast. So here we have 3 of our big pieces. So what we're going to do is get our heated pan and spray it with some cooking spray. Now we're gonna go ahead and just throw this on, just like that. And then again, we're gonna wash our hands first, and then we're gonna season the chicken. So you might be wondering, why am I doing this? Why I'm trying to showcase everything to you guys in 3 different videos. Well, I'm doing this specifically because I'm coming out with something extremely special next week. I want to show you guys a little bit of a glimpse on exactly what you can expect with this certain program, because this is going to be something that is going to allow you to achieve the gains of your dreams, guys. So I've noticed in my celebrity day in the diet and workout videos, everybody is focused on achieving that Hollywood body. And what I'm about to come out with is going to be the #1 stop and access for you to finally get those results you've always wanted, to gain a ridiculous amount of muscle, a ridiculous amount of strength, and lose an insane amount of fat in just the fastest, quickest, and most efficient and simple way possible. So anyways, guys, if you want exclusive access and want to see the behind the scenes and exactly what's going on next week with what I'm coming out with, be sure to hit the first link in the description box down below in order to join the waiting list. Again, guys, you will not regret it. This is going to be the best program in the fitness industry, especially if you want a simple, straight to the point, structured way on how to gain a ton of strength, a ton of muscle, and lose a ton of fat in a simple, natural way, as you guys see in my videos. Anyways, guys, hit that first link, join the waiting list. After you join the waiting list, you're gonna be also asked to join a private VIP Facebook group. Be sure to join that as well, because I'm gonna be doing live streams every day, talking and answering questions about these specific 3-part series videos uploads, because I'm showing you guys free plans here, and I wanna answer any questions you guys have about that. And also be sure you're staying in tune with all the 3-part video series Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because I never ever upload 3 videos in a week. So just be sure you turn on your post notifications on YouTube so you're up to date. Anyways, guys, make sure you do those 3 things. Let's go ahead and continue on with meal 2. Okay guys, so it's time to prepare my sweet potatoes as the chicken is cooking up. So first off, make sure you wash the potatoes and then poke some holes in them. It's allowed to cook quicker. Then here's a massive tip to allow sweet potatoes or any kind of potato to cook twice as fast in the microwave. Be sure to wrap your potato a wet paper towel. It just magically somehow makes it cook quicker. So make sure you do that. Let's go ahead and stick these in the microwave, and then we're gonna allow these to cook for a solid 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so now the best part ever. So I've got some powdered peanut butter, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of almond milk. Again, you have to finesse this. You have to make sure you put the right amount to where you get a peanut butter consistency. So the reason why, by the way, I'm using powdered peanut butter versus regular peanut butter is because it says 50 calories a serving versus almost 200 calories coming from fat when it comes to regular peanut butter. So you're saving a whole lot of fat with this, getting just as much protein. So check it out, guys. Look at that. Got some peanut butter consistency with just a splash of almond milk. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna smother this on 4 chocolate rice cakes. Okay, so I've got meal number 2 all prepped up and ready to go. So this is actually going to be the post-workout meal. And with that being said, this is actually going to be the biggest meal. So I like keeping my post-workout meal my biggest meal for the day, just because at this point, I'm already super hungry after my training session. I really want to refuel, recover, and I want to make sure I get the majority of my calories for the day post-workout. And again, guys, our eating window is running out because we're intermittent fasting. So it's just really gonna fill you up. Like, look at all this food I have right now. I have 4 chocolate rice cakes with 4 tablespoons of that powdered peanut butter, which is 2 servings, guys, mixed with probably around like 2 ounces of almond milk. I've got 8 ounces of cooked boneless, skinless chicken breast. We have 200 grams of sweet potato, and we also have 170 grams of broccoli, which is 2 servings of vegetables. Now, again, this is super filling, super wholesome, and yes, I can eat like this and still continue to lose fat. And matter of fact, shed a lot of body fat. You just have to know how and when to strategize on eating the amount of calories you're eating. Again, you have a small eating window, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, finish off our calories just like 2 hours from now. Okay, so moving on to the last and final meal in today's shredding diet. So meal number 3 is going to consist of a lean ground turkey and veggie egg scramble. This is going to be super, super delicious, guys, and this is gonna be so unbelievably easy to make. But anyways, let me go ahead and discuss exactly what ingredients we're gonna need for that last and final meal. So first off, we are going to use some 90-10 lean ground turkey, and we are gonna have 2 whole eggs. And we also have 2 servings of mixed vegetables. Now this is just gonna include some green beans, some corn, some carrots and peas. And then we're gonna have 1 serving, which is 158 grams of jasmine rice. So it's 1 cup of jasmine rice right here. And then we also got ourselves some strawberries. I'll talk all about this towards the end when I prepare everything. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with preparing this meal. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put away half of this 90-10 lean ground turkey in a container once it's cooked, just because the full package that I cooked has 4 servings, right? And we are aiming to just get 2 servings of cooked turkey. So we're gonna leave 2 servings over here. And what we're also going to do is dump in our white rice right over here. And then we have 170 grams of our mixed vegetables. What we're gonna do first is go ahead and toss this all around. All right, so next up, we're gonna go ahead and throw in 2 whole eggs into this, and we're gonna make it stir fry here, guys. So again, this is gonna be like a high protein stir fry. So I'm sitting down to the last and final meal in today's shredding diet. And meal number 3 is going to consist of 6 ounces of cooked 90-10 lean ground turkey mixed in with 158 grams of cooked jasmine rice, 170 grams of mixed vegetables. Then we also tossed in 2 whole eggs and mixed that all up and created our own stir fry. This tastes absolutely amazing, guys. It is gonna be something you find at a restaurant, but it's gonna be super clean and super filling. And also we have 100 grams of strawberries on the side. I love fulfilling my sweet tooth at the very end of my day, just like I told you all about the chocolate rice cakes with the peanut butter. Also towards my last meal of the day, something super savory like this is gonna make me crave something a little bit sweet. So strawberries are perfect when you're dieting. It's got a whole lot of volume, and this right here only has around 7 grams of carbs. And then we also have 12 ounces of water. Now I don't really show you guys this, but I drink a ton of water throughout my day and as I'm eating my meals, because you wanna make sure you're getting 128 grams of water at 128 ounces of water at least with this shredding diet. So that's gonna equate to a gallon of water a day. This is crucial, guys. I don't mention it enough, but make sure you're doing that. But anyways, let's go ahead and give this stir fry a try. Oh my God, it's so good, guys. Okay, so the total calories and macros in today's shredding diet is going to consist of 2,353 calories, coming from 250 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 190 grams of protein. Now guys, 2,300 calories honestly is not a lot of food for me because I have such a big appetite, but this is the power of intermittent fasting. When you squish down 2,300 calories in just a 6-hour eating window, it's gonna be a lot of food, even with someone as big as an appetite as like I am. And even if you're only eating around 2,000 to 2,100 calories, and if you wanna scale back the carbs from this diet by about 50 grams, and even the protein by about 10 to 20 grams, still practice intermittent fasting. It's gonna help you stay full as you're in a caloric deficit in order to lose fat. But anyways, that is going to wrap up the video. Guys, before I end this off, I wanna mention 3 extremely important things. First off, you need to make sure you turn on your post notifications for my YouTube channel right now so you're staying in tuned with the 3-part series that I'm about to be uploading this week, following Wednesday and Friday. I'm gonna be showing you guys again a full workout program and a full cardio and abs program to speed up fat loss. And also, you wanna make sure you click that first link in the description box down below in order to join my exclusive waiting list if you want to see the behind the scenes and exactly what's gonna be going on next week when I come out with something super special for you all if you are super serious about gaining a ton of muscle and losing a ton of fat. Again, this is only if you're ready to transform your body. Click that first link in the description box down below only if you are ready for a simple, structured, guaranteed way to get the best results of your life. And then also, you are going to be asked to join a free VIP Facebook group if you want to after you sign up for the exclusive waiting group. Also, be sure to join that because I'm gonna be doing live streams every single day following my video uploads in order to answer any kind of questions you have on this 3-part series that I'm uploading on YouTube. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, family. I just want to give you all this crazy free content that's gonna help you out and get you some serious results. Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you do all 3 steps in this video, and I will see every single one of you in the next video, family.